We're currently looking at the River Stour in Warwickshire, which is in full flood after about 3 days of quite torrential rain actually. And in the distance there you can probably just about make out a church spire, which is Luddington Church. So this is where the River Stour runs through Luddington. The River Stour mainly runs through Warwickshire. It rises in Oxfordshire and it's a tributary to the River Avon, and it joins the Avon near Luddington, which is near Stratford upon Avon. And as you can see, the river has gone over its banks and is in full flood. They say about the River Stour that it's quick to rise and quick to fall, and that's very true. It floods very quickly and then it goes back down again very quickly. So here we are at Honington Bridge, which is a village in between Luddington and Shipston-on-Stour, and this is quite spectacular really, the way that it floods around this bridge. This is a lovely old bridge. On the road to Honington, which is literally a quarter of a mile up the road. And these stone balls renewed in recent times. And so obviously you can imagine with even more rain, then the river will actually breach the bridge and begin to go over the road. So let's head off to Shipston-on-Stour and see what the bridge there is looking like. So here we are at Shipston-on-Stour, still raining heavily, and you can see the extent of the flooding now as we look at the bridge. And in fact, about 19 years ago I think it was, this river flooded a lot higher and went right up into the town of Shipston-on-Stour and flooded the bottom high street there to a depth of about 3 to 4 feet. And in fact, I knew a shopkeeper there who had to evacuate their shop, and the tale was quite terrifying as she was wading through the shop and the power sockets were shorting out as the water was rising. So here we are on the old mill side of the bridge, and you can see how the flood water's spreading quite extensively. And here's the view of the flood water going underneath the bridge. So it's about 3 feet to go before it hits the top of the arches, and as I've said in the past, in fact it's frequently breached this bridge, but certainly a very spectacular sight, and actually quite a common sight, because as I was saying earlier, it's quick to rise and quick to fall. So a few days rain and this is what happens.